I wanted to invite you to be seated just for a minute. We're going to do things just a little differently. We're going to do 2 songs, and Pastor Doug's going to pray, and then we're going to come out of prayer with a song this week. And the next song is one we haven't sung here before, though you may have heard it a few times. And I want to talk to you about some scripture. Matthew chapter 14, the disciples are in a boat out on the water. Jesus has sent them ahead of him. In 14:25, it says, shortly before dawn, Jesus went out to them walking on the lake. When the disciples saw him walking on the lake, they were terrified. It's a ghost, they said, and they cried out in fear. But Jesus immediately said to them, take courage, it is I, don't be afraid. Now here it comes. Lord, if it is you, Peter replied, tell me to come to you on the water. Come, Jesus said. And Peter got out of the boat and walked on the water and came toward Jesus. But when he saw the wind, he was afraid, and beginning to sink, cried out, Lord, save me. Immediately Jesus reached out his hand and caught him. You have little faith, he said. Why did you doubt? And when they climbed into the boat, the wind died down. Lots of great sermons out of that. Lots of great lessons out of that. But I sit right now, and we stand together in a room full of people who have been in the waves and the wind, have been at the bottom of the pit, have faced the worst things imaginable. And yet our God is faithful. When Peter had his eyes on Jesus, he could walk on the water. When he looked at the trouble, he sank beneath the waves. Today, I'm telling you, no matter what has happened to me, it is well. If I will keep my eyes on Jesus, he will always lift me up. Where you are, what you've gone through this week, this month, this year, this decade, there is an answer. The answer is to keep your eyes on Jesus. It's hard. It stinks. This life has no guarantees other than someday we will be gone. But if we keep our eyes on Jesus, we can change the lives of those around us, even in the midst of the worst pain you can imagine. So today, grander earth has quaked before, moved by the sound of his voice. Seas that are shaken and stirred can be calmed and broken for my regard, because through it all, my eyes are on you.